Congratulations. Welcome to the pre-show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tombstone, Arizona at the Shootout Arena as we are live here today, right in front of a great crowd here and a beautiful Saturday night. Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Toticini from Red Springs, New Mexico. Jacob Toticini na siya. Do Toticini na slon do tapahe pashichi. Do tachini da che nana sinajini da shinale. Do buenas noches amigos. Mi nombre es Jacob Toticini. Mi vivo en Red Springs, Nuevo Mexico. It is a great evening to be here with all of you, but we couldn't do it without all of our great proud sponsors. From Copper Queen Community Hospital, from Discover, known to be Discover Tombstone, from Big O Tires, along with Boot Hill, to the Longhorn Restaurant, Branding Iron, Kinetic Health, Poncho Vegas, Farm to Power, from the Vintage Cowgirls, from CSSBC, and from TWN, and the Tombstone Art Gallery, and from the First Southern Baptist Church in Alfreda, Arizona. And you know what? We'd like to give a big thank you to the Shootout Dry Camping Experience of the RV Park themselves, and from the Meeting Room, and the Good Enough Mine Underground Tour, and the High Lonesome Training Company, followed by the Aero Pilot Photography. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. How are you doing on a Saturday night? Oh, that is beautiful. So today, this is what we like to call the pre-show moment of a lifetime before we get ready to bring you your action. And right in front of me, I have the man, the one that's put it all together with his family, and no other than the man himself, Mr. Robbie Hunt. Robbie, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for coming. It's an honor to have you here. It's an honor to do this event, and we're thankful for all the sponsors that make it happen, all the fans that come out. I would have to say this event is probably my favorite one all year long, the Battle of the Nations, and I'm looking forward to it, and we're getting ready to kick this thing off in about an hour, and it's going to be exciting.
We talk about exciting, there's going to be a lot of moving parts. Some of the very best cowboys and cowgirls. You got Team Mexico, you got Team Native American, and Team USA. It's a battle that we have been waiting for all year long, and you know what? It all comes down to this. Am I right?
You're right. Yeah, this is exciting, and this is a unique event because these guys don't enter this event. There's actually captains, and they hand select guys, and they make their team. So we have a captain for each team. Teddy Granger, Kaylin Reynolds is doing the U.S. team this year, and Joel Gallego is doing the Mexico team. And they picked some great guys, and we got some great bulls here tonight. We got a long round, short round format for them, and I think it's going to be great.
Speaking of greatness, it comes down to the lineup and the very best action when it comes down to bull riders and the stock. The bull power tonight is going to be unbelievably tough to watch, but it's anyone's ball game. Any one of these cowboys can take that victory. They can lead it on down to their team. It can be anyone's game, especially for Team Navajo Nation. Two-time reigning champions. They have a chance to win it again, but like I said, it's anybody's ball game.
That's right. Teddy Granger has put together some very, very talented guys from off the Navajo reservation. Just as well as I do, being in Arizona, New Mexico, there's some guys you never heard of that could really ride up there. And Teddy's such an ambassador of the sport. I think he's just a blessing to all those guys up there. I was fortunate enough to ride bulls at the same time as his son Justin and his other son Lane. He's got, great boys, rode bulls great, and it's just an honor to have Teddy put together a team from up there so they can showcase their talent down here. And for the past 2 years, they've shown they are the toughest ones to beat, and it's just been awesome. I mean, Teddy puts together a great team, and they're always a force to be reckoned with.
Speaking of forces to be reckoned with, the reigning champions, Team Native Americans, they've been winning it 2 times back-to-back. But when it comes down to Team USA, they have won it twice before. They have been able to conquer. And today, they might have a chance as well when it comes down to Team USA with the captain. And riding is Kaylin Reynolds.
Yeah, Kalen put together a really good team. He sent over his list, and he's got just some great Arizona talent. Some guys, that are outside Arizona. One of his guys in his roster qualified for the PBR finals this year. So, I mean, the United States team is stacked up with talent, which all the teams are. And, just across the board, this is always a great bull riding because of the caliber of guys that these teams put together. And I think, it's anybody's bull riding team wise. Mexico's got a great team too, but for the past 4 years, it's the Native American team has won 2, the United States has won 2, and Mexico's been really close. But we'll just see how it folds out tonight.
In Mexico, the team that they got, they have some team players. They have some players that come from Mexico, that come from the United States, and that move from Mexico to be here. But like I said, Mexico has not won a title just yet, but they have a shot to win it. But it comes down to the bull power, the bulls they got. And the lineup of the bulls they have tonight, it's going to be something special.
Yeah, I think actually, a couple of years ago, we had to take some time to crunch the numbers because Mexico was so close to winning it. And it may have even been within just a few points. Them and the USA team had the same amount of rides. It's just they beat them on points, and it wasn't by much. So Mexico's been right there. I mean, they've almost won it before. And this could be Mexico's year.
Speaking of that, it comes down to 3 teams and 1 night as this event continues to grow year after year. It's going to be a sold-out crowd tonight, and I expect it. But right now, the crowds are just settling in, but they want to know about the bull power. The bulls that are going to be bucking here tonight. You got Owen Washburn, you got 3G, you got Al Kalani. The whole lineup is intense. It's anyone's ball game when it comes down to these bull power and this bull power in this pin. But the bulls that we're going to talk about here today, we're going to start off with no other than Blade. That bull Blade, he is something to watch for.
Yeah, for those of you that were here last year, what really clinched the win for the Native American team was Brad Moreno's ride on Blade. Arguably the best bull ride we've ever seen here. In my opinion, I never give the judges flack, but if there ever was a 90 here, that was it. And, what a bull from 3G. And Brad made one of the best rides I ever seen right here in this arena. And for the people that were here last year, they got to see it. That was what pretty much clinched the win for the Native American team, and it was awesome.
The Native American team, they have been, such as Native American, Mexico and the U.S., they have all seen that bull. But the bull that we love to talk about is no other than Nutter Butter. Nutter Butter's the bull to watch out for, and he is going to be out tonight.
Yeah, Nutter Butter's out in the short round tonight, and he's last year's Bucking Bull of the Year, comes from Owen Washburn. What a great bull. He's awesome. Guys do ride this bull from time to time. Sometimes he makes people just look like a complete fool, but every now and then when a guy, gets by his first 2 corners and gets tapped off, so they really, really like this bull, but he's a little tricky to get by because when he bucks guys off, it usually happens within the first 2 seconds because he's got a little move to him. But he's our Bucking Bull of the Year this year, and what a great bull.
The bull power, indeed, they have been competing in and out throughout the season. As throughout the whole entire year, there's so many events when it comes down to the shootout arena and the long schedule ahead for the big berry season. But today's picks is going to be very interesting to watch as we talk about our number 1 pick. The number 1 pick that I have chosen on my list, and I think you might agree with, is with Team USA. We got no other than the 3-time PBR World Finals qualifier that is in the house, Mr. Dawson Bratton. And the bull he's got, it's going to be one to watch out for with 3G in the entire game.
Yeah, Dawson's been to a few bull ridings here, and he's always done pretty well. He's won the Dick Vance Memorial before, and like I said, the guy's no joke. He qualified for the PBR finals this year. Rides bulls great. Yeah, and that's a great pick. And a long round, short round format is really good for Dawson, and he's got a great bull in the long round, and I see that one going Dawson's way.
Dawson's way. You're going Dawson's way. So we see the thumbs up with Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson. Yeah, for sure. I see Dawson getting that bull knocked out.
First pick number 1. We move now to pick number 2. And we bring the honor of bringing J.C. Trujillo Mortensen, the cowboy that comes from Guineo Bay, Mexico. That is going to be representing Team Mexico. And this cowboy that we talk about in and out of this season, he's won the California Circuit Finals in the PRCA. And the bull he's got is no other than Pure Love from Al Cloney.
Yeah, I don't know the bull very well, but Al's always got great bulls, and he brought 6 of them down for us this weekend. And JC, he won California Circuit Finals. He made a big push for the NFR a couple years ago. He qualified for the American. He's just a great guy. I spent some little bit of time with JC. We've gathered cattle and stuff together, and he just comes from a family of cowboys. And he's not just a bull rider. He's a cowboy. He rode bareback horses as a kid, but a great bull rider. And so I think, JC, he should get along with that one.
With Team Mexico, you give the thumbs up on that one. So 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I like it.
I tend to always pick the guys. I love the bulls, but you just never could count the guys out. They're just I sure enjoy watching a really good bull ride.
We move on from pick number 1 to 2, and now to number 3. We have no other than the cowboy that is no other than a multiple-time shootout arena champion, and that's Kalen Reynolds. Kalen Reynolds has got the bull right in front of him that's called the Pigeon. You gotta tell me about the story on that bull they called Pigeon. Why did they name that bull Pigeon? And I gotta ask Capitan. I don't know where Owen Washburn's at, but you're gonna have to tell me why they named that bull Pigeon.
I think I got an idea. I said, you got a bull in here called Pigeon? He's like, yeah, because he's pigeon-toed. So I guess he sticks names on him like that. So Owen's known for having the most unique bull names out there, but he's also known for having some of the greatest bulls out there too. So Kalen getting on the Pigeon tonight. That's again, you can't count Kalen out. And Kalen's been riding really good here lately. I seen some videos. He made 2 great bull rides last weekend. I think he rode a bull, went to the NFR a couple years ago or last year. Train station. He rode that bull really good. And so Kalen's on a roll, and it's a good time to be on a roll rolling into this event. So, this is a bull nobody knows anything about. And sometimes that hurts a guy, but not Kalen. Like, he just rides him jump for jump anyway.
And speaking of that, he is the official team captain for Team USA. And he is not only the team captain, he is riding for them.
Yeah, he's pulling double duty this weekend. He's the captain, and I kind of figured he'd put himself on his team, right away. But he put together a great team, and he's the captain, and he's the coach and the player. So he's got a big night ahead of him.
He's got a big task ahead of him. But speaking of big tasks, we move on to number 4 pick. We only got 2 more picks left, but we go on to number 4. We move to an Indian National Finals rodeo qualifier. He's been to Las Vegas, Nevada in the bright lights, and he comes from White Mountain Apache Tribe, the great White Mountain Apache Tribe with Joaquez Antonio, and he's got the bull no other than the bull that we mentioned, Blade. That's going to be a matchup tonight to watch out for.
Yeah, that bull, he has a tendency to kind of intimidate some guys, but I don't think Joaquez Antonio really cares. He ain't scared of him, and that's what it takes to ride him, And, the best place to be is on his back, and so, and he knows that. And I think, I think hopefully we see another great bull ride like, Brad Moreno made on that bull, because, we've never been 90 here, but that's always a chance when someone's got blade and someone as talented as Hawkhead's Antonio has them. Then, yeah, I mean, I think he could do it.
That's a fact. That's a fact indeed. There has never been a 90-point ride yet in this arena. It has been close, like 89.
Yeah, I think 89 and a half is the record here. I'm pretty sure, or 89, and it might be. I'm trying to think who has it. It's I think Avery Mullins. I think that's who it is. It was a couple years ago, but yeah, I think 89. So 1 point away from being 90. But we might change that tonight for sure.
It could change. It could change. But speaking of that, this could change in an instant and in a moment with this final pick that we both looked at, and you're like, you know what? This is the one to watch for. And pick number 5, we got no other than Team USA with Hunter Kelly on the bull that they call from 3G Bucking Bull, Boots. Boots is the bull.
Yeah, and this is a great bull. I mean, I think if Hunter could have handpicked one out, it would have been this one. Just really good. He goes both ways. He'll, whatever side he's out tonight, I don't know which side he'll put him. If he's out on the right, he'll turn back right there to the right and back around the left. If he's over on this side, around left and back around to the right. And Hunter's another guy, been on a roll, been riding really good. He rode Shogun over at Needles not too long ago. Hunter is our current Shootout Arena bull riding champion. And yeah, I mean, that I'm going to go out on a limb and say that should probably win the long round tonight. And that'll set him up pretty good for picking out a short round bull. But yeah, I mean, that is a really neat bull, and I'm sure Hunter's tickled to death to have him.
I like it when the owner says that all the bull riders, all 5 picks, are all going to get a thumbs up, and they all going to ride bulls tonight.
Yeah, well, we talked about it. With the bulls that are here and the guys that are here, we're taking 6 to the short round, but I think they're going to ride like 10 of them. There's a lot of really good bulls and a lot of really good guys here. And those 5, they should ride those bulls. So I bet in the long round, they probably ride at least 10 of these bulls.
Speaking of them 10 bulls, there's a whole lot of the very best action when it comes down to 24 riders and a short go. All it comes down to is 2 bulls. But remember, we have to remember that the rules itself, like you said, sets place. The only way a team can win is that they have to do good in the long round and in the short go. But it's a clean slate for the short go for the bull riding champion, the rider itself. Can you explain that to the fans?
Correct, yeah. So these guys are riding for their teams, and all the points they get throughout the whole event goes toward the team championship. But they're also riding as individuals to win money here. And there's 8,000 added at this event, so there's a big chunk of change to win. But the way we do it is once these guys ride in the long round, the top 6 scores are going to make it back to the short round. When they make it back to the short round, it's a clean slate. It's basically like you made it to the short round. Whoever wins the short round is the champion. So we don't add their scores up. It's not an average. They don't carry their score from the long round into the short round. Their first score, there is money in the long round to be won, but their first score in the long round just gets them into the short round. And then that's where we find, we have the best bulls here in the short round. We're going to let them handpick what bull they want depending on how they place in the long round. So the guy that wins the long round gets first pick in the short round, and second and third and on down all the way down to 6. So what's nice about that format is if you make it into the short round with like say a 69 point ride or a low score, that doesn't necessarily mean like you're kind of out of the ball game. You have a clean slate. Just make an awesome bull ride in the short round and you'll win the event, So we like doing it that way. I think it makes it pay better. I think the guys like it. So, but as far as team champion goes, all the points count toward the team.
From the final words of the final night, it's all going to happen right inside these bucking chutes. Team Mexico, Team Native American, and Team USA. So the final question I have for you, Robbie, is what do you got to say to all of these fans that have came out here tonight?
Well, we appreciate you coming out, and we hope you enjoy the show, and it's going to be a great one. And we got Jacob here announcing, and he could get anybody fired up. So I'll let you get them fired up.
Well, thank you, Robbie. It is an honor and a pleasure here to be with you once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to call our routes for our pre-show here today, as we are only less than 40 minutes away until we get ready to bring you your show of a lifetime. My name is Jacob Toticini, the man with the plan, Mr. Robbie Young, as we are live here today, saying you all enjoy the event. We are only moments from showtime.